Plus, top-rated insurance companies. Let's be sure you're getting the best available pricing with quality service from experienced staff. Call, email, or visit us online to see what the Burns Agency can do for you. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
I will be right by your side. Women can have it all, including heart attacks. But symptoms like jaw pain, nausea, unusual fatigue, dizziness, and backache are often different and more subtle than for a man. The fact is, heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Know the signs. Learn more at getheartchecked.org. From Women's Heart Alliance in partnership with Women Heart.
Did you hear that? Mike Minarski and Rich Wasilek in the morning and 80s all day and night.
Whatever you do, don't tell them you listen to internet radio.
Awful entertaining.
SNSN, your community radio.
Live from Main Street. Mike Minarski and Rich Wasilek in the morning and 80s all day and night. SNSN.
All right. So, if you participate in today's program, your information's going right to China. That's what's going on here because that's what we do with our media.
Yes.
That's what we do with our information. It goes right to Hong Kong.
Yes.
I hope they steal more of my information so they can target the ads to me better. Because I keep getting weight loss ads. I'm 120 pounds. They say, you want to lose 50 pounds sustainably? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the deal is they're hoping you're going to forward them to somebody. I opened up my mailbox. Hey, Megan sent me something. Look at it. Oh.
Hey, Megan, you want to be 70 pounds again?
Facebook is hating this morning. Facebook is not sending any of this out.
Awesome.
On social media. That's awesome. I love Facebook. It's like, oh, you pay now. You pay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you pay or it goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
They don't want your information. See, that's China going, you know what? Your information sucks. So we're not going to share it anywhere. We don't want it.
Good morning, Laura. How are you? Where the hell is everybody? I think that is the question.
The only notification I got is that Mike Minarski is live now.
Oh.
That's it.
Well, it's funny because I get notifications, sometimes on my own, but I maybe 1 out of 10 I'll get a notification, but generally I don't. I don't know. It's ridiculous. But Laura has a question for you.
Sure.
Right off the bat, wants to know, Kathy really likes Taco Bell, even their breakfast.
I've never had their breakfast.
I've never had their breakfast either. I
haven't.
love Taco Bell.
I love Taco Bell is like my vice. It's bad. Like I have to admit that there have been times where I have DoorDashed it, and I live nowhere near a Taco Bell, and I have DoorDashed it, and it has cost me a small fortune because I'm like, nope, I'm going to have this, and I don't care, and it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I recently moved over the summer to Brooklyn, and
There's a Taco Bell there
directly behind the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I walk to the Taco Bell.
I know where every Taco Bell is in like all of Eastern Connecticut. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But it's so good.
And having Taco Bell coupled with a Kentucky Fried Chicken is worse.
Yeah.
The Ken Taco Bell.
I'm the Ken Taco Bell. Some of them have a Pizza Hut.
The Ken Taco Hut.
Yeah.
Some Taco Bells have Long John Silvers.
Do they? I didn't know that was
the one in
part of it.
Plainville.
Okay.
Does it has a Long John Silver's?
I heard a thing about it. I could be completely far off base. However, I heard that the reason they did that was to sell more Pepsi products because Coke was so popular and all of the businesses had the same parent company.
Yeah.
So they just combined all of them to sell Pepsi.
Good.
That very well could be because soft drinks are very profitable.
Mhm.
But Burger King and all those right now, they are back to Coca-Cola. They lost the Pepsi contract.
And they have those machines where you can like pick and choose, like, you know, or Taco Bell. The one in Norwich, anyway, doesn't have that. They're still kind of old school soda machines.
Oh.
But it's still Taco Bell.
I went to the Taco Bell drive-thru the other night. Excuse me, because I was really desperate for food and everything was closed because it was late. And
I gotta love Taco Bell for that.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Moe's, but
Gotta
late,
go to
so
Moe's.
I was like, okay, fine, Taco Bell. So we pull into the drive-thru, and the girl was like, "Hi, welcome to Ken Taco Bell." And I was like, "No way!"
Did she really say that?
She
Yeah.
literally said that.
That's funny.
Well, that's what I've been calling it for a while.
That's funny.
Ken Taco Bell or Ken Taco Hut. And then she
Taco Hut.
Yeah, and then I pull in the drive-thru, and she's like, "Hi, welcome to Ken Taco Bell."
You're like, hey, that's mine. I made that up.
No freaking way. He's so for real right now.
Yeah, Taco Bell has, you know, back in my younger years, Taco Bell saved me a few times, you know, after a night of drinking, and, you know, you got to go and
You don't drink.
sit. I used to, but back, you know, after like a night of drinking in your 20s and, you know, you go, you finish up and then you need like the nasty junk food afterwards, you know, and you either find like a diner or something.
Yeah, we
Mine
went
was a
to the
Taco Bell.
diners.
Yeah.
When I was going to college at Western, which is located in Danbury, Connecticut.
Laura said
Ways away from
when our
here.
kids started driving, we would just send them to get cake.
Yeah.
Ways
I've done
away
that.
From here.
Yeah.
I remember the diners. There was Three Brothers Diner across the street from WestCon Midtown campus on White Street. That place was incredible. Open 24 hours. And then there was also
It's in Danbury, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was also Blue Colony Diner in Newtown. Went there quite a few times.
Yeah, Taco Bell was our thing. We would just go and order a bunch of Taco Bell, and it was always toward like closing time. Like they would be open till 3 or 2 or whatever, and we would go and they would try to get rid of all this, so we'd get extra food and we'd just go sit in the parking lot and just mow. We would just mow.
I love
on
going to
Taco
like
Bell.
the like Dunkin' Donuts.
I was just gonna say that.
You like when they're about ready
When
to
they're
get
about closing.
they just talk. I'd like 7 munchkins. You get 40. You know, and
I ordered 10 munchkins from Dunkin' 2 weeks ago. They gave me an entire bag full.
Oh my
God.
God.
It wasn't even closing time. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning.
They were just like, here you go.
Like, here you go.
we had a lot left over last night. We
There
don't
was,
want to
like,
have that problem
50
today.
munchkins in this bag. I can't even, I don't know.
Yeah, they don't care.
No.
They don't care. They must have got pissed off at their bosses. Let's see what
No,
I say
yeah,
about that.
look what you're gonna
One of
piss me
my
off.
best
Look what I'm
friends
gonna
worked
do.
at a Dunkin' in high school. So my doctor's office was next to that Dunkin'. So after my appointments, I would just go straight to the Dunkin' and see what I could get for free.
Joanne McCoy has a nice message here this morning. Nothing to do with what we're talking about, but that's okay. A wonderful thing. I hear this a lot. This happens. Someone bought my coffee at Dunkin' this morning. The gesture made my day. I tipped her and will pay it forward very soon.
Yep. That's awesome when that happens.
Yeah.
Yep. I've had that happen a couple times and I've done it, you know, also.
So have I.
Yep. It's nice to do that.
Scott, air fryer. Allegedly, one time I threatened our designated driver with death if he didn't take me to Taco Bell on the way home.
Yes.
Allegedly, I woke up at 7 a.m. in a chair covered in shredded lettuce.
Yes.
I think we all.
I
we've all been
can't.
there
Yeah, I was gonna
once or
say I
twice.
can't say that I can relate. I definitely can relate. We used to we would again early 20s. We'd be having a good time at home, hanging out, and it would come to like 2 a.m. and we'd call them kamikaze missions because we were in Norwich. So we called them kamikaze missions to Taco Bell. We'd drive down to Groton from Norwich to go because that was the closest Taco Bell. There was no Norwich one at the time, and we would drive down to Taco Bell in Groton and get whatever we could, and then drive all the way back to Norwich at like 2 a.m.
Incredible.
The place to go with that was either Rosie's Diner or IHOP.
In Norwich, there was no.
Groton.
Oh
In
yeah,
Groton.
yeah.
Neither one of them are there anymore.
No, yeah. So we were just Taco Bell almost. I'd say probably close to every weekend. We were doing that. And yeah, and then we would just wake up in the morning with just wrappers and bags and regret all over the place.
Scott goes, now there's DoorDash. What a time to be alive.
I'm saying just recently I paid over $50 to get my order from Taco Bell in Norwich, but I was determined. I'm like, damn it, I want Taco Bell and I'm going to get Taco Bell, and that's all there is to it.
Did I don't, Megan, I never thought I told you, but you know how I found out about DoorDash? Samantha.
Oh, I did know that. I did know that.
Did you know that?
You didn't know
I was
about
present
DoorDash?
for the conversation.
Oh, okay, all right.
You didn't know about DoorDash?
No, this is a while ago.
My daughter?
Yeah, you just said
my daughter.
Your daughter? Did I say your daughter?
Yes, my daughter that's
Oh.
15 months younger than me.
Say, wow.
I know.
They started young in the Stanisky household.
Yes.
No, her sister. So anyway, you never heard the story?
I don't know, maybe.
So she was at the station and she wanted food, and she was there using the internet and the computer to set a printer and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so she goes, "What do you want to do for lunch?" I don't know. What do you want? I want Chinese. Oh, well, here's the phone number. I'm not calling anybody. All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you. So.
That's how I am.
All right. So I literally went back to my office, came back. She goes, "Lunch will be here in about 10 minutes. What?
Nice.
What'd you get? I found this app called DoorDash. So it'll be here in a minute. So her quest was, I'm not calling it because I'm not
I will
calling
find
anybody.
a way. Yep.
My philosophy is if I can't do it online, I'm not doing it.
It's pretty much me too. Yeah. Rich it drives him crazy.
So, that's one of the big differences between generation. It's not bad. It's just a different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Calling anybody.
Even restaurants, if I have to make a reservation.
Been to a doctor in years.
Yeah. if I have to make a reservation at a restaurant, if I can't do it on Open Table online, I'll find somewhere else to go.
Yeah, like when we go down to Texas Roadhouse, best thing to do, go on there and put your name on the list. So when you walk in, it's time for steak.
I mobile order my Dunkin' every single morning. That now my phone has a shortcut before I even open the app that says, "Would you like to place a mobile order?"
Mine started doing that too.
Ah, really?
Yeah, you don't even have to open the
No.
Dunkin' app. Your phone is just like, "Hey, you want to order? Which one do you want?"
Some of my other apps have started doing that too.
Oh,
And I'm like,
really?
all right, clearly I'm on these too often. If
They're
it's
selling your data.
asking me. Yeah, they're selling it.
Please sell it more.
China knows your Dunkin' order. They know
See,
that
that's
I
the thing.
that I door dashed
my last 2 cents before I
Have to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care at all how much information China or any other country has on myself, because what are they going to do? Target more ads towards me? Be for real. I don't care. I'm a 23-year-old girl in Connecticut. Like, literally, what are they going to do? Genuinely.
I think
That's kind of where I wanted to go with this
Yeah.
too this morning, but go ahead.
Facebook sells enough of our information, but everybody's like, whatever, it's Zucky. Like,
Zucky. Yeah, no, I mean it happens with all social media. It's not just any one platform.
So-
And even if hypothetically, if none of the social media platforms, took your information and gave it to China or whatever, they'd find another way to get it. I mean, our own government would probably hand it over at this point. So I don't think it really matters. They're going to get it one way or the other if they want it, unfortunately.
So, I don't care about my information being stolen. What information are they actually getting? Also, please worry about some real problems besides banning TikTok.
Yeah, that's a bunch of BS.
And goodbye.
Yeah, I'd say if they're going to ban TikTok, they'd have to ban all social media. It couldn't be
yeah.
limited to just TikTok. I mean, it's all social media. It's
whole
Snapchat,
thing is
it's Insta, it's
ridiculous.
Facebook, it's whatever. It's all of it.
Well, when it comes to data, who cares?
Somebody does somewhere, but I don't know for what. I don't know why. I
know
have
what?
no idea.
I've said this for a long time. This is well before TikTok even thought they were going to buy Musical.ly.
Musical.ly.
That's how
I
it
know.
happened,
I
right?
remember. Yeah.
I had said it before many times. If someone's going to get you, you're going to get got.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Yep.
There's no hiding it.
Mhm.
When people put their Facebook profiles as, what's your name? Lisa Marie. Oh, it's not Lisa Marie.
Mhm.
what's my first name and my middle name?
But it doesn't even matter.
I know, but they do this with the facade that they think they're safe.
Yeah. No.
It's like, no, you're not.
No. And like I said, I mean, even if it wasn't social media, they'd just be hacking into our government websites anyway and getting whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? I don't think TikTok, whatever they're getting, I don't care.
Door's locked.
Somebody's at the door. Did we lock somebody out? Oh, hey, it's Megan. Oh, it is locked. God, that's not a good look.
There we go. Got it.
That's not a good look.
All set. I think it's unlocked now.
All right. What do they care about my music choices?
Who knows?
And here's the other thing: are we that much robots and non-self-thinking slugs?
Yes.
That we have to worry about somebody else getting our data? I could care less.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, I mean, if they want all of the data, it's probably not for good. I'm sure there's nefarious reasons that they want it, but at this point with technology, I don't think there's really any way to stop it. Whether it's social media, hacking, I just, our treason, our government just handing stuff over. I mean, I don't think there's really any way to stop it.
I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me. It makes
I'm sure there's a reason to someone. I'm sure if you follow, I'm sure money's involved, at somewhere along the way. I mean, everything always boils down to money.
Well, I mean, the problem right now that we face is Lisbon has been buying Jewett City's data.
Have they?
And why do you think their taxes are so low? That's why they get the malls and we don't. Damn it, Sparkman.
Well, now they're getting a Starbucks and a mattress place, right? That's the latest that's going down next to Chili's. That's what was in the latest plans that I saw. And then 2 other open storefronts last I knew, but I haven't really been following it. That was several months ago. So I don't know what the latest is, but that's what was on the plans.
What is up with these mattress stores?
I don't know. The conspiracy theory is that they're fronts for like the mafia or something. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know why they would put a Starbucks and a mattress place right there, because there's a Starbucks in Target and there's already a mattress place up by Aldi. I mean, you're literally putting the same thing within
Unless they're moving it.
I guess that's possible.
I don't think they'd move that Starbucks because it's a different market. It's you got a captured customer right there.
Yeah.
On their way out.
And that's what Target's known for, is having Starbucks there. So I don't know.
And Kohl's is known for having Sephora now.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
I'm thrilled.
I am too.
Really? Are you a Sephora fan?
I'm not. It's nice to have it there. Have some options other than Ulta.
Well, that came about because Kohl's was getting bought out by JCPenney, and then it didn't go through. But they needed some sort of cash injection or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kohl's has changed a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I don't think it's for the better, but their selection kind of sucks.
You know why I don't shop there? Because they don't have my size.
Mm-hmm. They do. They have a section now.
It's
still not.
No, it goes to 2X. Well, bitch, I need 3X.
No, I think they have a section in the back now. I think that's
in the back.
In the back.
They're hoping that we're going to lose weight by walking to the back of the store, right?
Well, I get Rich stuff in that section because he has a very long torso, so he needs tall. He needs everything needs to be long or tall, and they have that. They have like a long, or what do they call it, big and tall section back there, and that's where I get a lot of his stuff.
Daryl from the Healthy Computer, School Street, Jewett City.
Just finished getting his daily massage.
Yes, yeah, from the finest looking Asian women in America, apparently. So says their website. So
beautiful girls.
Beautiful girls. Did I tell you my theory on that?
What?
I didn't say no. If I'm getting a massage, I don't care if your name is Chuck. My face is face down, in that pillow hole.
I don't think those are the types of massages they're talking about.
Oh, well, I'm just telling you.
I think the types of massages where you need beautiful girls, you have to be facing them, right? Your face up.
Oh, those are front rubs. That's a different story. But no, really. I mean, if the guy's name is Chuck, I don't care. I mean, it's like, oh, that's good. I was that sad. Is that good? Yeah, that's your elbow.
You hit the spot.
Oh, God. Something went pop.
I do need a massage. My traps up here are just so tight.
Daryl says, if you buy, coupons are coming. If you buy from me. Why did I think Scott Fryer was going to say that? I don't know why.
That he's going to send out coupons?
Yeah, for the massage place, Oh. I hate to say that,
referrals. He gets a free massage for every 5 referrals.
They should tie it into the current entrance to the. Here's a different subject right here. I can't wait to see where the traffic pattern is going to be with the new Starbies.
Starbies, right? Or Starbucks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just used to calling it Starbies.
Starbies. I need a latte.
I don't even like Starbucks. I think their coffee sucks.
Laura says they should tie it into the current entrance to the plaza on the side of the road. Putting in a separate entrance would be a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know if they'd be able to tie it in because Chili's is in the way. And there's a big ledge. I don't know if they... Careful. Yeah. I don't know if they could. I don't know how they would do that. I'm not sure. But yeah, having another entrance there would just be accidents waiting to happen. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to. Somebody shared the plans a few months ago on one of the posts on the Lisbon page, and I looked at it, but I don't recall the entrance part of it. I don't know if it's separate or not. It'll be interesting.
I just don't know. I mean, I don't ever see anybody at the mattress store they have now.
No, we've ordered stuff from there, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how
do they let people go in and take naps?
I don't know. I've never tried. I've just gone in and said, I need this, I need that, I need this. Okay. When's it being delivered?
See, that's the way I shop.
Yeah.
I like Walmart. I get the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I hate Walmart.
I don't like going in. No, I mean, it's not even just Walmart. It's the big store.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's not even the other people. I mean, I like people. I'm not one of those people who go, I hate people.
Well, no, I don't hate people. Like people. I get overwhelmed. I just get, it's sensory overload. And the lights, lights bother my eyes. And I just.
Yeah. I mean, Melissa has learned to know that she goes, starting to get to you, huh? Because I'll get quiet.
Yep.
And I'm just looking around like,
oh yeah, I go in there and I'm on a mission. I know what I got to get. I know where everything is, and I go in, get my stuff, and get out.
Christmas time.
Oh,
Christmas. Your eyes just went cross-eyed.
Oh my god.
At Christmas time, I literally got and I looked at Melissa. I said, "Here, I'll Venmo you. I got to get out of here."
Yep.
And
I did it's brutal. It's bad.
And I don't know. I mean, I have personally some sort of like anxiety thing. I've never had it diagnosed or anything, specifically.
Yep.
But I always, and I really just kind of, through therapy, you just kind of realize, or, something that comes to the forefront. Like for years, when I would start to do a DJ gig, all right. Did I ever tell you this? All right. I would start to sweat profusely. Serious. Now I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of DJ things, private things, emceeing, weddings, parties, whatever. And no matter what, I would get concerned. Am I going to screw up?
The pressure
sound bad. Are they going to like what I do? Because there's nothing more painful than doing a wedding, right? And then nobody's dancing, right? And then all you do is you see people staring at you. And then those same people, now you've gone through 4.5 hours of hell, right?
Yeah.
And then the people will come up to you, the same dumbass look. And they go, hey, man.
Can you play the electric slide?
No, we're done. We're done now. Okay. Right? Hey, man. Just want to let you know you play good tunes. Oh yeah, we loved you. We're just not a dancing crowd, But we were grooving. I said you weren't moving. He goes, but we were grooving.
It's all good.
You don't got to move to groove, you know.
Oh my God.
You just feel it in your soul. But really, I mean,
that's when the open bar helps.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting to come over, you know, the one ear ring, the beanie, you know. Yeah, man, let me tell you. It's good. You want to go to Starbucks? Speaking of Starbucks, this is straight up fact. Starbucks coffee tastes like trash can water.
Yes. I don't understand how people can drink Starbucks. Like just plain coffee. I understand you get all the fancy schmancy crap with the funky names and all that because it's loaded in sugar. Of course, that's going to taste good. You know, the cold foam whipped latte bull. It's all sugar, or flavors, you know. But if you just go there for like a plain coffee,
yeah,
it is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's just bitter and nasty. I cannot stand their coffee.
Your husband just said Starbucks is gasoline.
Yeah, he's not a fan either.
No.
My daughter goes and she orders, I want a chai latte, blah. You know, she's one of those, you know, it takes her 5 minutes to spew off her order. And then she's like, here, Mom, try this. And I take a sip and I'm like, that is disgusting.
Cindy says tastes like stale cigarettes.
Yes, right? It's just, it's not.
Just burnt. It tastes burnt.
It's not a good, that's why you got to get all the flavors. I swear they do that on purpose. They know that their coffee tastes is not good, so they have all these crazy flavors and things you can add into it and onto it and have all these crazy drink, you know, concoctions.
Yeah,
because then you spend more getting those drink concoctions, and then it becomes a status thing, and you know you end up spending $10 on this drink that's just full of sugar and flavor and hardly any coffee.
Cake pops
are actually kind of good. I know. It's a cake nug. It's a cake nugget.
It's a munchkin on a stick.
It is a munchkin.
and though they gave it a fancy name, what is it? $3. Hey, by the way, man, you played good music at that wedding.
And it's been sitting in the case for the last 5 hours.
So we put a little glaze on this, you know, because I mean, they take when they hire you at Starbucks, right? You know, you have a little bit of personality, you know, when you're at the counter.
Okay.
Right? You know, like that.
Sure.
But the people that are making the drinks, they don't have any personality.
Yeah, no. And I honestly, this is
triple latte chai, something or other for Kathy. Here.
That's what irks me. Any place that wants my name so they can yell my name out when something's done or pretend like they know me, like, oh, hey, Kathy, your order's ready. No, you don't know me. You don't need to use my name.
Yeah.
Just give me a number. I'm good. Like, I don't that whole personal stuff. No, I don't like that.
So, and this is true. I went to Starbucks with Rihanna and they said, your name, please. I said, Poppy Chulo.
Oh my God.
They said, should we call you Poppy? Or Mr. Chulo. I don't care.
I mean, that's the other thing too.
But I know this DJ that played some really good music.
The whole name thing just irks. That's like one of my pet peeves. Like I cannot stand when they at Taco Bell. Sometimes they'll ask for my name, and I'll just say no, you don't name a name.
Victoria, hey, what's up, kid? We don't see her anymore.
I know.
What the F?
She's too good for us.
I know. Never. My first Starbucks experience was in DC. I didn't know how to order, so I just ordered the same thing as the guy next to me. It was a large black coffee.
Oh, okay.
I took one sip and threw it away.
Yeah. You mean it was a venti? It was a venti, right?
Yeah. Venti means 20. It doesn't mean large. Have you ever seen that whole thing? Yeah, all right.
Love it. But I wonder though, is venti, if it means 20, does that mean that drink is 20 ounces? Is there venti 20 ounces? Is that where venti comes from?
It means the number 20.
I know
in Italian.
Right. So I'm wondering.
Venti is 20 in Spanish.
Right. So I'm wondering if the venti cup is 20 ounces. Like
I would think so.
It correlates. I don't know.
Yeah. Cindy says the whole store doesn't need to judge my drink or know my name.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes. You're right.
Cindy, sludge water. Has anybody seen Cindy?
Yeah.
Or what's that guy from Porky's that shows up?
God.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. Don't you remember?
Yes, I do.
Has anyone?
That's an old movie.
Yeah. That's good though.
Oh yeah.
It's a funny joke. When you're in high school, that's hilarious. It's still a little hilarious now. It's kind of like what's funny. Farts. Farts are funny.
Always.
Always funny. I don't care who you think you are, and farts are funny. Just don't fart in front of me because what'll happen will be
You'll be gagging.
Yeah. Let's see. Give them fake names. I'm partial to make them say
I can only imagine.
Mussy.
Mussy? All right. I was going in a different direction with that, but that's pretty good. Mussy. I like it. I can only imagine the crazy names that people come up with.
Polino, I wasn't trying to go there, but he went there. The Porky's name.
Oh.
Yeah. I was trying to just imply it.
He's just going to put it out there for everybody just so we're all on the same page.
Hey, Cindy Martin, good morning. She goes, or honey, dear, sweetie, absolutely drives me nuts.
Yes. Yeah. Especially if they're younger, like, teenage, early 20s, and they're saying that to an older person. To me, that is so wildly disrespectful. I can't stand that.
Apparently, I did it wrong. Not mussy. It's Mussy, Mussy.
Oh.
With the two dots over the U.
Yes, that's Mussy.
Okay.
Mussy.
Ugh.
Mussy. I wonder if they correct them when they because of course they're probably saying mussy. And I wonder if they're like, no, you said that wrong.
It's a mussy.
It's mussy.
Who the hell do you think you are? I ordered a drink. You say my name wrong. Now I want a refund. Can I talk to the manager? What's your name? Karen.
I have to say, back in the day, I used to get because I worked at Pfizer for years, and we had multiple Starbucks on campus.
Yeah.
So it was like that's all that they had. So we would go, and I would love the frappuccino, coffee frappuccino, but it was so sweet.
Rachel says, "I like the name Frida. Go.
Frida Go.
Coffee from Frida Go." What are these people with the funny names?
That's a good one.
That's Rachel. Rachel in South Carolina. I can because she's from South Carolina. So she's got a little bit of twang. Free to go.
See, I'm not creative enough to come up with names like that on the fly. Like I just can't.
They are. All right. The comedy writes itself. They do it. We're just delivering it.
See, and that's why I like going to places other than Starbucks, because then you don't have to even give your damn name. Like I don't have to come up with something. Just tell me when my order's ready.
All right, give me the background, Scott. That's hilarious. Oh, wait a minute. She's not in. She's in North Carolina, not South Carolina, because there's a big difference.
Our North Carolinians,
Polino, get off the sexual train, Dave. Okay, come on.
I can't see any of these comments.
Well, you can. You just,
I will. Uh-oh.
No. Love the Frappuccino, almost zero ashtray water.
Yeah.
And all the sugar,
yeah, exactly.
Cindy says.
Yeah, and that's the only way to make Starbucks, coffees taste good.
I love the Frappuccinos.
Is all the flavor and the sugar. But the Frappuccinos, it's like a coffee milkshake, like coffee flavored milkshake. But yeah.
Or what about when they make up names for you? The waiter or the waitress. Yeah. Or they shorten your name, even though your name's never shortened. Let's say, Mike, what's your name? My name is Michael. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mike, what do you want? No, I don't care. You know what I mean, right?
Yep.
Melissa. Hey, Mel. Nobody has ever called her Mel in my life that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's see. Victoria says, we had a waitress one night that kept calling my hubby babe.
Ugh.
And she was touching him. She totally ignored me. Little did she know, I control the purse strings.
Where was that? Oh my God. That is how.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anybody thinks that's appropriate.
And Rachel says, there's a difference between North and South Carolina.
I'm sure there are.
But it's a Southern thing.
I was just going to ask, are North Carolinians considered Southern, or are they too far north?
Southern North Carolina?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
How about Northern South Carolina?
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not sure. Is south of the border still there? I know they like demolished a lot of it, but I think they were rebuilding it.
I don't know.
South of the border. That was a big stop for us. So when we were younger, we would go up. We had family in Florida, so we made that trek more often than I care to admit to. And we'd start seeing those billboards like, 50 miles out.
50, more like 300 miles.
It was a
Some
lot.
of them.
It was a lot. And as kids, we were like, oh, we're getting closer. We're still like an hour away. And then I saw, like, I don't know, within the last year or so that they demolished, I think, all of it or close to all of it. And I think they were going to rebuild, but.
Cindy just says she just had friends go there. Yes, they rebuilt it.
Oh, good.
Or redone a lot.
Cool.
I went, the first time I was driving to Florida, right? We're like, we got to go to south of the border.
Of course, yeah.
So we went there and it's like, what a letdown. It was like kind of like drizzly and the place was like half closed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like,
when we were kids, that was, it was really cool. Everything was open. The restaurants, they had like this big, I don't even know what it was, horse, cow, donkey thing, or I don't know, something that was all colored, like this huge thing that you could stand underneath and get your pictures taken. And, it's just typical touristy, trappy stuff. And then, of course, the fireworks store. We always, coming from Connecticut, we were like, fireworks.
Rich says, I had a waitress doing, things like that one time at the casino. He was very offensive.
I was gonna say I don't think that was with me.
Was that
I don't recall
Catherine?
that.
Are you the jealous type?
No,
you don't care.
No, and that makes him mad. He's like, "Why aren't you jealous? Why don't you get jealous?"
Most could care less.
I'm like, it just doesn't. I don't know. I'm secure enough. I don't. It's I'm not worried about it.
I'm not. I don't. Where the hell am I going?
Well, it's not even that. I don't know. I just don't get worried about that kind of stuff. I know what I got. I'm good.
I'm not.
I'm good. I'm good.
The whole area is run down. Oh, this is, I guess they're going back to
south of the border.
Yeah. We were talking about how people don't drive places anymore. Everybody flies.
Yeah.
I get that though.
True.
I do not like to be in a car for a very long period of time. First of all, it's uncomfortable. My back tightens up. I can't drive anymore because if I'm driving, it bores me.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't like. It's a struggle to drive, like to go see Rihanna.
Yeah.
Now it's not a struggle to go see her.
No,
but
but the drive, the distance, yeah.
Because it's like boring, and I literally have to open the window sometimes. It's oh my god. Plus, like my back will tighten up.
Yep.
And I'll spend it. It's rough. I can't be. I can't drive for more than an hour.
Will you let someone else drive?
That's the problem.
Yeah, me too.
That's the problem.
I don't like having anyone else drive.
I'm like my mother there. My mother had to drive no matter what. I mean, she was blind too, No, I mean, when she was.
Does she have the stick out in front of the car, or like what? How did that work?
She was doing 70. No, she would go ahead and she was losing her sight, but it was a hard thing for her to give up.
Oh, I'm sure. I can't imagine.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a text.
Look, a squirrel.
Oh, this is the freaking cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You gonna share?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I got him that for Christmas.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Oh my god. He's got his helmet on too.
I see that. Yeah.
That's perfect. So I got my grandson this walker. I don't know if you can't really see it from this way. I don't think you can. It's a Ford Bronco.
That's cool. You can see it.
Yeah. And he's wearing a helmet, which, he's just so freaking cute. My God, is he? I don't know. I can't help it. Just look at that face. Sorry, folks, but just look at that face.
I know. Little cheeks and you just want to go just like squeeze them.
I'll tell you something. If you did that like the Chelsea, where you saw their baby face, they're together, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I have pictures of my kids when they were younger and I put them next to me when I was younger. And it's weird because they both look like me. when I was a kid, but then if you compare them to their dad, they look like him too. It's so strange.
Yeah. That is the cutest thing. Hold on. I'm right in the middle of doing my show, and I saw this and completely stopped the show to look at this picture and show everybody.
Do you always use talk to text?
No.
You can always tell when somebody does because it's always messed up.
Sometimes.
Like you can tell when somebody uses talk to text, and then normally it's followed up with "Sorry, using talk to text," because it's messed up.
Oh my goodness!
I've never used that. I always felt like an idiot talking to myself in my phone, so I've never really used it.
So it's a walker.
Yeah,
but it's like it's like 3 stages. So it's like it'll turn into a thing that he can hold and walk with and everything. So.
It looks big. Walkers have grown.
Well, it is pretty big.
Sucker's huge.
Yeah, it's literally a Ford Bronco.
I know. Remember the little old ones, like when we were younger, where it was just like, you just sit in it and it has one around you.
He has one of those. You know,
and the jumpers that you put in the doorways.
Oh my God, that's another thing. Benny has one of those, and Chelsea had one too. Chelsea was a complete lunatic in their thing. She would. I mean, I was like. She would bounce and bounce, and then she would spin and spin. I mean, like we're talking really, really fast. And my mother would go, "She's gonna get sick," and I'm going, "No, she's laughing her ass off.
She's having fun."
Oh my God! Oh, Benny! Oh God! So Chelsea, if you've tuned in, you've completely stopped the show because I've had to just go on this binge with Benny's picture here.
It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Matt in the background too. And Matt's he's really good.
Oh, good.
He's really good.
That helps.
With Benny. Oh God. Yeah. It's awesome. So where the hell have we gone with this conversation?
Nowhere.
You know?
Nowhere, literally. That's okay.
Yeah, isn't that usually where we go?
Yeah. It's kind of what we do.
So let's go back to the budget.
Oh. Back to it. We hadn't gone there yet.
Okay. Well, so the Board of Finance had a special meeting last night.
Not last night. It was Tuesday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I watched it online, which I got to admit has been a really good service.
Yeah.
You know, as far as communication is concerned. So I got to give that up.
Yeah.
So
and anyone who's interested, they are streamed live. Yeah. But then they're posted on the Town of Griswold Facebook page.
Yep.
And I know some other, local groups will go to the Town of Griswold Facebook page and share it from there. So like the DTC, the RTC, I've seen just residents go on there and share it to like Griswold Now or whatever. So it's out there and I'm sure it's on the website somewhere too.
I just can't.
This is driving me nuts.
I can't. What?
That's the wires are underneath your laptop.
Kathy ADD Waslick. Where the hell was I going with this? What the hell did you just say?
Finance. Oh, that the streaming.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to reiterate, what it's a good service because I can't get to
most people
meetings. And you know what? After I work 10 hours here, and people literally think that I work an hour
that you do this and then you're just
and then I'm just kind of like tra la la, all through town. Maybe I'll go get a massage. You know what I mean? Then I'll stop by and see Daryl.
Yeah,
then I'll DJ a gig and hey man, that was good stuff. I know I didn't act excited at all. That happened all the time.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah. I don't have time to go to the meetings.
No, sometimes. I know.
Some of them I will, but now with the fact that they're going ahead and they're streaming them.
Yeah. And a lot of people with kids or, people who work different shifts or, that sort of thing. Not everyone can go to those meetings. They're at night. It's dinner time. It's tough to do. So the streaming, having them available afterwards, you can lay in bed at night and watch it, before you go to bed or, whatever.
It's not during 1978 when, where you wait till your father gets home. Remember that? You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah. You had one car, and dad had to go to work and back and stuff. Right. It's not like that anymore. You have 2, even 3 incomes sometimes. I grew up in a house with 3 incomes, and one of them wasn't me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so we had 3 adults working in the house. You know, so we had actually at that point we had 3 cars condensed to 2.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah, I stayed for the Board of Finance meeting the other night. There was also a Board of Selectmen meeting the other night.
Yeah.
Right? On Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was first. That was pretty quick. And then the Board of Finance meeting was after.
Rachel says both of y'all have ADHD, which makes this the best show ever.
I totally, I'm medicated for it. I have it bad, really bad. Rich can tell if I don't take my meds. He'll just like, all he has to do is look at me and he's like, you need to go take your meds.
And Rich just said, what about the budget meeting?
Yeah.
But I went to the budget meeting and went, hey, good stuff, man. You know, I just wanted you to know that I was excited about it, but you know, I just didn't want to.
And there are more budget meetings. That only covered a few things. I mean, if they tried to cover everything in one night, we would have been there till midnight, at least. But so there's
says Kathy Xanax Wasselick.
Yeah. Oh, that's another one I take too. Yeah.
It's a good party.
Yeah, there's another, I think, Board of Finance meeting next week. I'd have to look, but I think they said it was next week.
Yeah.
To continue the discussions.
So the first selectman, Dana Bennett, got up and gave her presentation.
Yeah.
I expected more, but this is still preliminary.
I think this is, I don't know if it's preliminary. I think this is what they are presenting as final budgets to the Board of Finance for, you know, to see if, my understanding is that everything will be presented across multiple meetings. And then the Board of Finance will then start, you know, seeing if they have to kind of, I wouldn't say negotiate, but, you know, make revisions to certain line items in certain budgets and things like that.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is something that you could answer or what. I mean, quite possibly.
I'll let you know.
One of the things that the first selectman said is 13.6% of revenue for the town is spent on operating expenses, and which is 50% of what Plainfield spends.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's supposed to make us look good or whatever, but we also don't have a police department.
So,
you know what I mean? So
yeah, I think what that was for, and obviously, you know, the first selectman could obviously answer better.
I'm not trying to poo-poo it, but I'm
no. I think what
we're going to compare apples to apples.
Yeah, no, I think what that was trying to show is that, you know, we are a bigger town, have more population, but our operating expenses are less.
No, they have 14,000. We have 11,000. This is per the meeting.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember. I think it was trying to justify maybe an increase in operating costs.
Okay.
I think that's what it boiled down to, but she could answer that obviously better than I can. That's how I took it. That's the only reason why you would say something like that, you know, to bring attention to the fact that our operating costs are much lower than a neighboring town. Mm-hmm. Would be to justify increasing it.
And as far as the first selectman's office is concerned, what I heard, the budget, I think it was a 2.5% increase.
Something like that.
Yeah. And they're very small. I mean, mostly it was for health insurance, contracts, union contracts, things like that are non-negotiable. They are what they are. They're going up, and you can't. There is a minimal, I gotta say, it is minimal increase to salaries for the first selectman and Lisa, who's the executive secretary.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Lisa, I believe, was contract as well. They said during that meeting. I think that was due to a contract. I believe. I don't know. It was. I think that was discussed during that meeting.
So the number that apparently is 6.5%.
I don't remember what the actual number was.
6.5% increase. I mean, over the whole town.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So
which is a doozy.
It's big. I mean, to be expected. I don't think that's really just in Griswold. I think that I'm sure all towns are, you know, having these same discussions and, you know, kind of getting sticker shock. But unfortunately, that's the economy that we're in, inflation, all of it. It's, you know, it always trickles down to
move to Norwich, move to Colchester, and then tell us how you like your taxes there.
I can tell you my ex-husband still lives in Norwich, and he's in the process of moving out of Norwich and moving to Lisbon.
Yeah, taxes are nuts.
He said, "Yep, he's like it's crazy." He's like, "I'm not doing it anymore."
Yeah. Victoria says fuel, heating oil, and electricity are the biggest reasons for increases in our budget this year, meaning
same
sterling.
Here. Yep. So that was discussed the other night as well. Yep. All of it. I mean, a lot of it you just don't have any control over. It's not that you can, try to cut the budget for fuel. I mean, you can't. It is what it is, unfortunately.
I think one thing that was proven to us over the last year is just how much the government can control the economy. If they
absolutely.
Want to.
Of course they can.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
So look at diesel fuel.
Yeah.
There's one thing, right?
Yeah.
Why they didn't take the tax off of that, which is one of the biggest reasons, or honestly, I'd have rather seen them taking the tax off diesel fuel than the regular gasoline at the pump. The reason is because
all the goods.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they weren't going to do that,
Yep. I don't.
Let's give them a false sense of security.
And instead they started adding tolls onto them and things like that in other states, and that all gets passed down, and neighboring states have tolls on trucks, and it's I don't know. I don't know how they come up with these
Next
things.
thing you know, you get a fuel surcharge. It just gets handed down. So you're not saving anything.
Nope. No. And it always, everything trickles down, and we're left with the bill ultimately. And unfortunately, town budgets are no different.
Rich says more voters at the gas pump, which makes sense.
Yeah, true.
Than truck drivers.
Well, there's more voters at the Walmart trying to buy all that stuff that the trucks are bringing in, but people don't think about that. They don't. They don't. They just forget about that piece of it. They think the stuff just magically appears there.
So it's worrisome just how far it can go.
And
I mean, we're talking about budgets that are going to go up 6.5% or possibly,
yeah.
You're looking probably 3-4 referendums before that ever happens. They're going to, and this is a preliminary budget, so it's probably going to end up around half that. That's my guess.
I don't know if it can end up at half of that.
Really?
I don't know. Okay. I mean, there a lot of these increases, there's zero wiggle room.
Yeah.
They are contracts, they're union, it's insurance, it's retirement. Those cannot be cut.
Well, you know what they say, you said there's no wiggle room, but I think they can wiggle it just a little bit.
Oh my God.
No, I don't know. I mean, I was hoping that joke would come off better than it did.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Those are some high expectations.
I know. Boosh. But and I don't even mean just from the fuel standpoint. Not home heating fuel and gas or or fuel at the pump, but look at eggs.
Yeah, something very simple.
Now also what? Because chickens are dead.
Yeah,
how'd the chickens die?
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
What did it get to? $4 or $5 a dozen?
I don't.
Now it's down to a couple bucks.
So I have to say, personally, I don't even look at the prices because it's one of the gas prices. I need gas. Yeah. Whether it's, $3.17 or $4.17, I still need gas. So looking at the price, I don't want to know. Ignorance is bliss. I'll get my gas. I don't want to look at it.
Well, it's like home heating oil for me. It's like, someone will say, well, how much are you? $3.64. Well, how much are you? Well, we're down to $3.62.
Yeah. And you're like,
okay, so what you're saying to me is that you're going to save me 2 cents a gallon. I'm going to get 125 gallons.
Yeah, I know.
So you're going to save me $2. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Talk about a false sense of security.
Yeah. But things are crazy. Things are going up, and nobody ever wants to see their taxes go up, but reality is they go up. They always go up. Very rarely do they go down.
Yeah.
At best, they might stay stagnant. And that's probably best case scenario. And even that is rare. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you can find a town anywhere where taxes are going down, please share. Let us know. I mean, I don't think you're going to see that. It's not just Griswold.
Hold on. Somebody's calling. Oh, hey, Tom Sparkman from Lisbon. How are you? Yeah. Oh, you heard the question. How you doing it, Tom? Because I'll tell you, I mean, he's they've kept the taxes good in Lisbon.
Yeah. Yeah. But even there, I mean, I don't know what's going on in Lisbon as far as their budgets and everything, but I wouldn't be surprised if it even still now goes up a little bit. I can't imagine it's going to stay the same or go down at this point. I mean, just with inflation and the way the economy is, I would imagine even still a small increase at least. But I don't know. Things are crazy.
Well, I think that sometimes the initial budgets, come in with a number that they want half. And I'll tell you why, because I think they start conditioning people.
Of course.
Like, okay, this is what it's going to be. And then after a while, okay, we know, all right, we don't like it, but there's going to be an increase. And it's like 6%. No. Well, we're down to 2.95.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible this go around.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's like then all of a sudden people are like, all right, we'll deal with that.
Of course, yeah.
Where at the beginning, no, we're not going to deal with that. But now it's like, all right, well, I guess we get a compromise.
I just encourage people to
game.
Yeah, the folks that are truly concerned about the taxes going up and everything, just to go back and watch the Board of Finance meetings and listen to the presentations, listen to the questions being asked. There were a lot of good questions, and digging into, they're trying to kind of find where they can cut, even if it's $100 here, $200 there, $600 here, because it adds up,
right.
And the other night they were like, I know it's only a little, small amount, but and the number of times they said that, those small amounts became a larger amount, so you could hear them, in the meetings trying to find ways or places where they could kind of chip away a little bit.
So we'll get more information as budget season continues. We also have the borough elections. I'm not going to talk to you about that because you're a borough Burgess, so that would be probably inappropriate to talk to you about that.
Yep.
So who do you think is going to win? Never mind. Just kidding. Yeah. Well, okay. Me. Well, that's coming up May 1st, as well as the Freeman vote for the budget. That's coming up as well.
Yep. Yeah, we've been working on the budget.
Yeah.
Linda Cody's been working on it a lot.
I don't know much about what's going on with other things with the borough. I mean, the borough's pretty much status quo. I mean, we all know that there's some struggles right now between the town and the borough. Where it's going, I don't know. And I'm not going to ask you,
Thank you.
because it's where we go.
Appreciate that.
Because it would be inappropriate, and not that you would know anything anyway, but
there's really nothing to share, honestly.
Yeah.
There's
right.
Like you said, it's just kind of, it is what it is right now. It's status quo.
Yeah. So Rich says, oh, by the way, as far as Lisbon is concerned, taxes won't be that low in Lisbon for much longer. New firehouse and paid firefighters.
Oh, true. Yeah. Very true. Yep. They do have paid staff there now. And then the new firehouse is going up.
They're building it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Right on 138, just a little ways up from the old firehouse.
Nice little plot of land too.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So,
should be nice.
So what else is going on? We got the play coming up.
Yep. I have my tickets.
19th. I have mine too. What night are you going?
The Friday.
We're going Saturday. I like going the last night because they get a little more loosey-goosey.
Oh, yeah.
So
wait, I think that night there was something going on. We couldn't go Saturday night. I can't remember what it was.
I purposely made sure I didn't go the same night as the Wassailick.
Yeah, we'll be there Friday night.
You don't know. You'll see.
One of the kids that are in it belong to the firehouse. So, we want to go and support him and the family and everything.
Which one?
Hamill. Jacob Hamill.
Oh, okay. Or he was in last year's too.
AJ was in last year's.
So Jacob was too.
Was he? He might have been.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He had a smaller role.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. So Jacob's got the lead role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, AJ last year stole the show.
I heard all about it. I didn't see it. Yeah, I heard
crazy.
all about it.
Yeah, it was really phenomenal. It was a lot of fun to watch.
I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'll be there on Friday.
We went there. My daughter, I brought her to see it that night.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Why did you take a shirt off, Dad?" Oh, why? It's a play.
Yeah.
I went, well,
it's fun.
It's fun.
Good times. Yeah. Yep. So that's coming up. The field is being worked on.
Oh yeah.
That's under construction.
Being worked on is it is
understatement.
Understatement.
I know.
That whole thing is cleared out. and it's nothing but a big patch of dirt now.
Yep.
And it's got a little flag, which I posted.
Yes, I saw that.
Right in the middle of the field, which is the new 50-yard line.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
they were. Track is gone.
Yep. Yeah. At last week's meeting, they said by the end of this week they were planning on having it all dug up and potentially the drainage starting, depending on how weather was and everything. So they're on track.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
What I'm thinking is that this whole thing is going to be done next week.
If the weather cooperates, it could be done sooner than the August timeframe. But right now it's planned for completion in August. Could be sooner. We'll see. We have another meeting tonight on that.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Festive.
Yes.
All right. I know we're going to let you get the heck out of here. Don't you have a meeting this morning?
I have no meetings today.
Whoa, then I don't feel so bad.
I know. I have no meetings today. I'm like, what am I going to do with myself? Oh, that's right. Work. I'll get the actual work done.
Look at your calendar. When how's Rich coming back?
I don't know. He's actually off today, but he's at the...
What?
He's getting a radio installed in his truck for the firehouse.
Rich, really?
So I don't know, maybe next Thursday. Oh, he's on midnights.
Oh, Jesus.
He's on midnight, so Thursdays aren't gonna work.
I mean, he comes on camera, people start going, giddy up.
I know. I don't know. It looks like I don't know. His schedule's insane.
Yeah, I know.
It's just I don't know. I really don't know how he does it.
Between work and classes that he
teaches and he's got the business, he's got real work. Then this week he was in training for 2 days for
firehouse.
That wasn't even related to the firehouse.
Another
he's got
one of the busiest guys I know.
Oh my god! And then he does like training outside of all of that because then he's on a bunch of other committees for Eastern Connecticut, like emergency management stuff, and he's working with the state. And he's
well invested in this community.
Jesus, I don't know how he does it. I really don't. But that's why our calendars look so crazy, all color coordinated and insane. But I don't know. You have to ask him. I don't know when he wants to. When he's
so what's your schedule next week then? Because people are getting used to you.
Sorry.
No, they like you.
So, hold on. I can look at because I got to look at my work calendar too. That's what kind of dictates. All right. So Tuesday, I'm good.
All right.
Tuesday, I'm good. And Thursday, I think I could. I don't know what this meeting is. Tech Innov Meetup. No idea what that is. So yeah, let's just say I'm good Tuesday and Thursday.
All right, cool. That's awesome. And there were so many people that I'd like to get in here too.
Like who?
Cindy Briggs.
Okay.
But she can never get in here. She'd be fun.
Okay.
She'll just go off on a freaking tangent.
Awesome.
I'd like to get Rich Canova in here.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to get Rich Canova in here.
I was talking to him the other night.
He sent me a message and then he unsent it. I'm like, wait a minute. But I think that would be a good conversation. I think it would be unique.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be nothing like Grizzled Now.
No,
I think it would be just.
No, I think it'd be good conversation.
Yeah.
I just saw him the other night at the he was at the Board of Selectmen meeting.
Yeah.
So I chatted with him a little bit afterwards.
And I will say, and we'll end it here for today. Did Alex Grislock look like Gene Simmons at that Board of Finance meeting?
Oh my God.
He had the man bun, something or other back there. He had the glasses, and I'm just waiting for him to go, Detroit Rock City.
Well, that thought had not crossed my mind.
And he was so mellow, and he was just sitting back with his glasses on, going, that's pretty good music, man.
He is a very laid back person, but yeah, he, it's funny you say that because I
can you play Echo in the Bunny Man?
I can see it now that you say that. I see it. He had mentioned in the beginning of the meeting that he had eye surgery recently, and that the lights. He's like, I'm not trying to start a fashion trend, but the lights were really sensitive. So that's why he kept the glasses on because he had eye surgery.
I was waiting for him to stand up and go, they call me Dr. Love.
Oh my God. That's funny.
He did look like Gene.
Now that you say it,
the hair. I mean, everything, that made him look like in the glasses,
I know. He's one of those guys that's got like hair that like women would die to have.
What's
like
that?
he's got hair that like women would die to have.
Anyway, doesn't that suck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, women are envious of
a dude's hair.
Hey, have you seen the finance director?
He's the board of finance chair.
Whatever.
Not finance director.
Oh.
That's Eric.
Yeah, his hair's not as good.
Not as long.
Is it even there?
Yeah, I think he's
got some hair,
He's
right?
got short hair. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
They call me Dr. Love.
Oh my God.
Get him a guitar. You know, that'd be fun.
Oh my God.
All right, Kathy, thanks for coming by.
Anytime.
All right, we'll see you once again Tuesday.
Tuesday
right.
and Thursday.
Rich, giddy up. Have a good luck with your radio. And thanks for joining us tomorrow, Retiree Row. You never know, though, because Chris has not been able to come in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So, huh?
What's up with that? It's like he's got stuff going on or something.
Yeah, he does.
That's not allowed.
He does. He's got some couple of things going on.
It happens.
But I hope we haven't seen him in a while, so it'd be good to see him if he can make it tomorrow. So for Retiree Row.
And it'll be Friday. Paul should be happy.
Rich goes giddy up. See? See? Oh, yeah. No, Paul's not happy at all. He's never happy. He was just.
Paul cracks me up.
Oh, my God.
He just makes me laugh. Like he could literally just sit here and just like have that look on his face, and it just makes me laugh.
He's got serious RBF, man.
Cracks
I'm telling you.
me up. He makes my Mondays. He really does.
But it's funny because yesterday, he says he's not crabby. He starts with the complaints. He doesn't even say good morning. He didn't even say hi. He was like, "This door sucks." That's exactly what was the first thing.
Because saying hi and good morning just a waste. Like it's just like implied, right? It's just whatever. Just assume that it's good morning and hi.
I try to press the code and one of the numbers is freaking gone. No, it's bleeding over. It's there. I don't care. And I couldn't. The door sucks. Well, couldn't get in.
Is he wrong? Does the door suck?
No.
Did he have trouble getting in? Well, all right then. So he had reason to complain.
He could have figured it.
I'm sure he did, didn't he?
No, I had to let him in.
Oh. Well, he could have just had it unlocked to begin with.
Then we walk upstairs. Saying. Your shoe's untied. You fall on your ass. I ain't picking you up. That's exactly what that's all right.
I've said the same thing to you.
Yeah, see?
And I said I'd take a picture first, then I'd help you up.
I'm sending you to the
post it to
parlor.
social media so China gets a picture of you on the ground.
Oh, what would happen if we went to the massage parlor? What kind of information do they get now?
Happening.
But they have the prettiest Asian women.
They do. Mm-hmm. So says their website.
So says their website. We are giving them so many plugs. And it's like I don't want to walk in there. If I do, I want to have like.
I really seriously do need a massage.
No, but I seriously want to walk in there just because I was over there talking to Daryl at Healthy Computer, School Street, Jewett City. I was literally walking there. I said, people like train wrecks.
Yeah.
I said, I just want to go in there just to go in there. Kind of like when I was 16 years old and I walked into Tiki Gardens, in Taffville.
You got to go in with
scared to death and ran out.
Go in with a GoPro. Like a body cam. And just see, just go in and, just like inquire.
I think the thing with me is I have no idea what to expect.
That's the best part.
I know.
So you go in there and just inquire, ask some questions, and then say, okay, well, maybe I'll be back later. Thanks for the information. Oh my gosh, you need to send Paul in. Do like one of the Paul on the street.
I tried. He would not go in.
What?
Buy better.
Oh. Better.
I guess we're done. You guys are playing.
So much.
See you tomorrow.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns.
You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
Let's face it, most of our expenses are on the rise, but your insurance doesn't have to be one of them. The Burns Agency can quote